home real late and sing the break. I got that good love, girl, you didn't know.
What's up, YouTube? This is Kira here, and I have my amazing husband, Sean.
What's up?
He's my first appearance on my channel. So many of y'all have been like sending me different ideas you want us to talk about or you want to see from me. And I love them. Y'all been on them. And I'm so grateful for the support. Anybody that know me, you know this is something I've been wanting to do. I'm just so private, super private when it comes to my kids, my husband, my family, my dog. We just so private, but we trust in God because some people need to hear from you, not, hear from you. See what you got going on. They want to tap in with you. They want to see another version of you, and that's what we're going to be here to do. Baby, want to introduce yourself?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? For the ones who don't know me, my name's Sean. I'm the husband. This is my wife. And I'm the first guest.
That's right. Cheers to being the first guest, bro.
Yes,
All right. Well, we're gonna talk about being young and married, like navigating through marriage as a young couple. Me too, baby.
Let's go.
So first, we've been married 10 years. 10 whole years. We celebrated 10 years of marriage. We did it big. And it was so significant for us. Yes, we had a wedding. Yes, we had a nice wedding, but we struggled to pay for that wedding. This 10 years later, we did something out the country with ease.
Grateful. St. Martin. Hey, nothing but a blessing. Hey.
Nothing but a blessing.
Hey, the struggle, but we overcame. We stayed down. We grinded. And, hey, that's what you grow for. Nothing but growth. Thank God for growth.
Yep. So, I guess for me, being married and being young is probably like feeling like you're missing out on something. Like you see your friends,
Facts.
you see your people hanging out. And as a married person, well, let me say, if you respect your marriage and you respect your partner, as a married person, just certain things you just can't do. And we got married young. Babe, how old were you?
I was 20.
He was 20. We got married April the 19th. My birthday is April the 10th. So I had just turned 22.
Yeah.
He was turning 21 in June. He was so young, his parents had to sign for him to get married.
Yeah, go to the courthouse and sign.
I wrapped him up, y'all. Sis was the kook. Nah. But yeah, that's one of the things I feel like should be talked more about, and we're gonna give y'all the female perception and the male perception. For me, like I say, like some of my friends, some of my homegirls, young turn early 20s, late 20s, and you like, man, I wish that could be me, but I know my husband gonna feel a type of way if I go out there and present myself like that. Not saying you can't have a life. You could still have a life, but it's a little different when you're married. Then it's like you gonna lose friends because they gonna feel like you judging them because they are married and you kind of like the one reserved off, but you just certain things you can't do. If you respect your partner, if your goal is to stay married, if you want to live a blessed and fruitful life and have a happy marriage. So babe, what you gotta say?
I like that. What you said was so true. Piggyback off that a little, but also too, you gonna lose people first and foremost. Like,
Yep.
and the main thing too, being young, getting married young, like 20, 22 at the time. Do not listen and stay away from outside noise. Like, Don't let people get in your head and ear about this and that, whoop the whoop. That's a no-go, because if you allow that to happen, your marriage gonna fail. Just being real.
That's so true.
So you got to have solid people around you, and the ones who not solid, they gonna show. So you gonna know to go this way, let them keep going that way. Like, you know, family, friends, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, people gonna try to talk you, convince you not to get married. But what I say about people, both our families come from a good praying family, you know, believing in God, having faith, and your friends too. You got people out there in your corner, but why also would you tell a person not to get married being young? Because back in the day, you got
They got
people getting
married at
married at
12.
13, 14 years old.
Yep.
So, but in this generation we was coming up in during that time in 2014, people like, nah, I don't think that's a good idea, this and that. But you don't never listen to, you follow your heart. Then you keep God first at all times. You listen to what God telling you. God ain't
Well,
gonna
all
guide
we
you
gotta
wrong.
say is to the people that thought we was too
We
young.
still here.
We here. We
here.
still thriving. We elevating. We winning. God has been the foundation of everything. You
Facts.
thought y'all knew us. You didn't have no idea what we was turning
Not a
into.
clue.
We had a goal. We had a plan that we always shared amongst each other from day one. You gotta stick to it. And then don't forget, we still at that time had 3 small children. But that's another video for another day. So we here. Yes, I want to add on to what he said. The people, they gonna fall off. And it's gonna be hurtful.
It is.
Oh my God, it's gonna be hurtful because you thinking that's my dog. That's my girl. Like, I never thought.
Because you know what the thing be? Because when you young teenagers, they so used to y'all being like this all day, every day.
Yep.
But now you got to respect yourself and your partner. Like, I can't be out there like this no more. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't move like this. And it's going to hurt because you're going to be wanting to question yourself like, damn, what did I do wrong? I just want them to be happy for me that I'm happy. But they not
And
going
you're
to
gonna
see
question
it that
yourself
way.
like, dang, did I really change?
Yeah,
Did I really switch up?
Man, you ain't changed. You changed for the better, but you ain't changed on your friends. It's just you found love. Y'all align with God. And if you want to get married, get married. Like, but make sure y'all heart in the right place too. You can't just jump out there because y'all think it's cool to get married and have a wedding, because it ain't gonna last like that neither. No, you got to know that's what you want for the rest of your life when you make that commitment, and that's just what it is.
And that's literally just what it is. I feel like, of course, I'm gonna say this because I'm the woman, but I feel like being married young as a woman is hard. He gonna say for a man is harder, more hard. I say my reason is because for a woman, like, we still young. We got so much life in front of us. Like, we just still young. And, you know, like I said, I had kids, but we was blessed to have help with our kids, with their godparents and my mother-in-law. You know, they was help with us, whatever.
Good support system.
We had a good support system. And I just feel like it's harder. Like, I just do. And it's like, it's so many things. You're going to have the people that you see been married for so long, and when you hit that hard wall, you're going to go to them people, and they really ain't going to be what you thought they was.
For real.
Everything you thought their marriage to be is not. You going to think that's your person you go to, because you, in your head, they been happily married as far as you know. Then when you go to them, they ain't no help, because they gonna share stuff with you. You like, hold on, it ain't no stuff like that. And you like, marriage is really for real. This is real. This is real. The first thing you gonna want to do is say, and be out. Especially when you young. The easiest thing to do when you young is quit. Leave. Because everybody gonna be like, oh, you still got your whole life. I'll say if it's 10 people, 2 out of 10 of them people gonna say, work it out. The other 8 gonna say, oh, you still young. Yep, you got your whole life. And to be honest, that ain't really what you want to hear when you want your marriage. I don't care how old you is. It doesn't matter. So that was a big thing for me as a woman too, because some of the women I've looked up in my life, when we did hit hard patches and I went to them and they just was not what I thought they was gonna be, or did not give me the advice I thought they was gonna give me, which is how my faith grew in God, because that's really the only person I had for real. And then it's certain things you don't be wanting people to know because you feel like they're gonna judge your partner, or they're gonna start being weird to your partner. So it's like, at that point, what do I do?
Right.
You know? So, babe, what you say?
I agree, 100%. It's being married young. You know, it had its stumble blocks in the road, but we overcame that.
We still young, by the way.
We still young.
We saying like when we got
Young,
married,
like
early
say,
20s, fresh out
20.
of teenage years.
I was 20, she was 22. That's what we talking about. It was tough. It was rough, but communication is key too. Like, communicate with each other at all times. Like,
About everything.
Everything, no matter what.
The one thing I will say,
you have to talk, for real.
Every time somebody thought they was telling one of us something, we already know. Anything you think you can probably tell each one of us about each other, we know. And it don't matter what you think it's related to. And I promise you,
always have your spouse back.
Always.
Front and back, I'm gonna say that. Just have
I should have won my family over everything.
Nah, for real, like FOE, that's what it is. But I always have a back, you know what I'm saying? Man, hey, we the protectors for a reason. Don't let nobody disrespect your queen. You know what I'm saying? This who you married, but don't let nobody disrespect your queen. Like, that's a no-go. You know what I'm saying?
Never
that's
play by me.
Family, friends, I don't care who it is. Like, that's a no-go. Because guess what? She'll do the same for me. Protect.
Stood on Big B.
Got to, because people would try. I'm being for real. When you young, people would try to,
and they gonna go
come
find
in and
stuff,
do anything they
stuff
could
you did in the sandbox.
Just to break y'all. If they can't break y'all, they want to make y'all to start, you know what I'm saying, beefing and art. Like, no. Yep. We strong. You know what I'm saying? We strong. Like I say, communication is key. Yeah. You got to communicate at all times. Like, communicate. Talk to God. Pray together. For real. Pray together. Your blessings going to be much more
3 years ago, we incorporated fasting together. Yeah. Just for anything we wanted. It could, no matter how big or no matter how small, we gonna fast together. It don't have to be the grand 30 days. You can say a prayer together as a married couple, and we're gonna fast for 24 hours for this. God hear you. You married, you won. And God already told us with 2 or more together, He present, right? So you got it one up anyway. Then you're gonna have the people that say, oh, marriage ain't nothing, it's just a piece of paper. That is a key to me. That would always be hilarious to me, because those type of people are the people that I feel like, that's just my opinion, I feel like they don't feel like they're worthy of marriage, or they think they're never going to get married. And I say that because I had somebody that was really close to me, and they said, oh, marriage is a piece of paper. She felt like my marriage was good, but marriage on a sheet of paper too. She married right now. Because it changes. She just never felt like she was worthy of it. She just never felt like she was worthy of it. Then something, this real. We're gonna have a real conversation. When you marry a person, you marry everything that come along with them. That means the trauma, the PTSD. Like, if the person before you been, cheated on that person, you know what I'm saying? You got to deal with all of that. Like,
you got to deal with all the flaws, the damages.
Every
be there,
bit of
support
that.
And just support,
And love them through that.
For real.
I was a damaged girl in many ways, and he loved me through everything, every therapy session, everything. He like, hey, girl, we gotta go get you some help, girl. Yeah. Like, we finna go take care of this. And
because when you love a person and you really want the best one, you're gonna be there and support them with whatever. Because you want the best for them, and you want them to be the better version for themselves too. Because when they be the better version for themselves, they love you even more, and then it's right.
Look at you.
Nah.
Look at you.
Hey, and see, this all new to me. Y'all getting the dip, because y'all know I don't really do none of this. I don't talk. Hey, I'm real private, but hey, she baying her content bag, and I like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You're rich off content. No, seriously, no, for real. For real, he loved. I always say, I always use the analogy of Swiss cheese. I was a piece of Swiss cheese, the cheese with the holes in it. And I had so many holes, some big, some small, some minor. And heartbreak, ache, unworthiness, lack of love. And everywhere I lacked, he was filling that hole up, filling it up, plugging it, every way I lacked. And I've done the same for him, but I'm speaking on me right now. I was just a torn up girl to me. And it was like I was cut and I was bleeding on somebody that didn't cut me. And that's the best way I can put it. And he loved me back to me. You hear me? So that's why when you see this glow, ain't no makeup on me. When you see this glow, him, God, our children, that's what keep me going. That's what keep me going. That's what keep me up every day. That's what makes me get up every day. And I don't want y'all to think what we saying is everything was peaches and cream. They just talking. It was not. At one point we was like, let's divorce. But it was like a heat of the moment at that moment. But we had already made a declaration to each other. A divorce was never an option. I don't care if we get so mad if he go sleep in another room and I gotta sleep in another room. Divorce was never the option. When we created this life and we created this family, we always knew we was gonna die together. We was gonna die a married couple. We're gonna be buried side by side. That was already talked and planned. But that's easier said than done, right? But it's like, who gonna know you better than the person you've grown with? From a teenager to, I say, an adolescent, because this been a thing since middle school type thing. So it's from adolescent, from riding the bus together and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like adolescence to teenage years to young adulthood to adulthood to grown AF. Like, that's the best way I can say that. And it's like, in every situation, that person gonna be there. And then the people you love, they gotta love too. You know what I'm saying? Because you got people that's coming along with you, your parents, your sisters, your siblings, your cousins. You know what I'm saying? You take everything that come along with that person. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm gonna go like what my wife said. Important. It wasn't our peaches and cream. Early on them stages, first year, second year, hard. Like I say, you got a lot of people telling us don't do this. Then some of those same people, it got real hard, frustrating to us because it's like he come to the attack on our name on social media. You dealing with a lot. You behind closed doors.
Because we is that social media era too.
Because behind closed doors, people like they just was attacking our name at one point. Like every time you look around, we like, damn,
what's new?
What's new? You know what I'm saying?
Else?
Like, damn. Then you got the people like you want to say something, but you got the people like, no, y'all bigger than that. But nah.
Did you tell them that?
Yeah, don't play with my name. Like, don't play with us like that. Because we ain't do nothing to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just mind our business. Like, let us live our life and be great. Just, if you don't want to be happy for us, just it is go your way.
When they see us, they make this facade that they have. Do. Right?
They do.
And they run with it without ever getting to know us, right? Y'all, my nose is itching. Without ever getting to know us. They just got this perception. That's what it is.
They just
that's
make
what
assumptions about us
every time.
Whatever we appear to, they just put a jacket on us. Like, nah, y'all ain't know us for real. You know
but here's the disadvantage of that. Don't get it twisted. We ain't all nice. I ain't gonna sit here and hold you. That's on you if you feel that way. We ain't clearing it up. That's on you. Get to know us if you care enough, and you will grow to love us. Every person that's genuinely attached to us is for life with them. Forever.
Yeah, and see, through the years was passing on by, the growth come in, we getting older. So at a point in time, when that happened, hey, whatever y'all say we did it. Yo, ain't no clearing nothing up because you don't even have to address nothing.
That's right.
Like, we don't have to address nothing. Whatever y'all, we did it. Yeah. But guess what? You ain't breaking this up. You know, because for one, like I say, y'all can't break what y'all didn't build.
Hello, let's talk.
That's what it is.
Hello, you heard the man. You heard what the man said.
That's just something.
You heard the man. You heard what he said. And that's just facts. That's just facts. It's true. And then like opposites attract. That is a thing. We're polar opposites. My husband real chill. He laid back. And his wife, I'm always gonna raise up. But here's the thing. When he raise up, hello, 911, like, yeah, it's going down. But I'm always here. He operates more lower. But that works for me because by him being lower, he know how to bring me back down. You know what I'm saying? And it's never been a time where we equally here without a real deep cause. It was never been a time. If both of us operating here, it's heavy. Trust the plus. It's heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Something major done happened.
Something major done happened. Something involved our children, our parents, our finances. Something real done happened. Not no, she talked about me.
Yeah.
Nah. It's some real stuff. It's something real. So.
Because see, like, I was the type, but I'm still like that now. Even like when I was younger, like, a lot of things be small, but it might be major to other people. But I just didn't never like. I'm gonna get this my energy because once you get some that energy, it like take over you.
And you've taught me that.
I hate to go there. You know what I'm saying? So if you do something, hey, I'm gonna cut you out. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I don't play. But once you talk about my wife and kids, now that's a no go. Now that and ain't no
spending again.
We
can't spend again.
We gonna go there. However they're gonna go, we gonna go there. But majority, it's like stuff be so small, it don't even be like. You don't get that serious because you got a vision. I know, like, I can't go there and do that because it's gonna take me away from my family, whatever.
Mm-hmm. And now we have 2 teenage boys.
Yeah, we do.
So if daddy go there, they going behind dad. Yeah. So I definitely got to be careful. I definitely got to be careful. And
it's about teaching your kids that too. Mm-hmm. And we real life showing them an example of how, to maneuver and handle those situations. Like, nah, you got to, if you got kids, like, you got to teach that to your sons. You got to, like,
be
everything don't need a reaction. You know, like, it don't, it really don't. Everything don't need a reaction. Like, you got to know to win and fight your battles. And like, don't give it your energy. Like, I always stay in a positive mood. Stay in a positive mood, positive things gonna keep happening to you. Once you get feeding into that negative energy, not everything around you starting to go wrong. Because you ain't thinking clearly. Everything is just a blur, you know what I'm saying? You just mad, you acting out of anger. Nah, can't get nothing done like that.
That's right. And like, also, piggybacking off of what he just said, like, he taught me that I was always operating, giving off bad energy. Any little thing used to flow me overboard. And he told me, babe, you got to stop doing that. Like, you got to stop letting that make you so mad. But also, I'm going to correlate that to, I was just such a broken, damaged girl. Any little thing, I was already so full. So any little thing was going to pop the top, So it was like, but as years has gone on, therapy, counseling, speaking how I feel when it happened, like, I'm better. You know what I'm saying? It's like, would you agree? Do you think I've gotten better?
I agree.
I have. Like, and I was intentional about being better too. Like, I wanted to be better. Like, I wanted to be better for me. I wanted to be better for myself. I wanted to be better for my family. Like, I just wanted that because I couldn't imagine just being married to somebody that's always angry or always in a bad mood, or you can't say nothing to them, or they just like, yeah. I couldn't imagine. So once I knew I wouldn't want to deal with that, why would I put somebody in a position to deal with it? That wasn't right. Because guess what? We can't be happy and loving for our children if
Correct.
we ain't happy and loving each other.
Correct.
Period. Like, we just can't do it. Like, it's no way possible. You can only fake for so long. That's what I tell people. You can only fake for so long. That's why a lot of times you see marriages, soon as the kids get grown and graduate, it's over. Because they stayed together for the kids. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Because then what? I got to re-navigate my whole life? No. That was a no-go for me. So, anything else you want to add, baby?
Depending on what situation for other people, like I say, stay consistent, and that mean like when you young and married, like give each other
grace.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and y'all spend time together. Like I say, communicate, quality time, like one-on-one time. Do things as a couple. You know what I'm saying? Get out, do things, and just enjoy y'all life. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to have
and be real with your person.
To have, you know what I'm saying, another life. Like, you still got your friends, whatever, but don't put them over your marriage. Like, no, like, this is home. You know what I'm saying? You protect home, and you be at home come first. You know what I'm saying? Like, over anybody outside. And just talk, communicate. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's gonna be some good days. It's gonna be some bad days.
Yeah.
You know, so, and you just got to talk. If the bad days, before it get too bad, like, just y'all separate for like, hey, you go in the other room.
Again, it's easier said than done.
Go sit on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Let her sleep in the bedroom or whatever the case may be. And another thing too, with certain people marriage, like if you're young and married, you know, y'all telling each other secrets. When mad day come, don't throw it in each other's face neither.
That's the worst thing you can do.
That's the worst thing you can do, because we done seen that from a lot of people marriages too. Like, don't do that. And then keep y'all relationship out for social media too. Like, everything ain't meant for people to see. Cause
guess what? You mad in that moment. Yeah. You still love that person. Yeah. So now y'all done forgave each other. You done told every secret he done shared or she done shared with you. Yep. And honestly, to me, once we go there, I don't even know how we could come back. Like, just don't.
And the trust broken.
It's broken. And now I don't even want to share certain things with you, because I was an open book with you, and you done aired out my dirty laundry, quote unquote. Like, no, let's not. We not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. The one thing I will say from day one, my husband has always been my safe space. And when I say safe space, he's always been my person. No matter how I felt about whatever, any type of situation, I always knew I could come to him about it. And he ain't my yes man. He gonna tell me if I'm right. He gonna tell me if I'm wrong. He gonna have my back. I could even be wrong with me and him in private, but in public, he's still gonna have my back. But baby, that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So like, he's always been that for me. Like, he's always been my safe haven, like my cushion. Like, he's always been there for me from the start. And it's like, when you marry the person that loves you so much that they teach you to love yourself, I don't even know how you can experience another type of love. Because most marriages, you see the partner, either party, the male or the female, they just take and break you down. When you marry the person that's building you up, that's hyping you up, and I'm talking about internally, not no surface stuff. I'm talking about in here. Like, that's a different type of man. That's different. Yeah. And when I say you become untouchable, because when you build from the inside out, please. You think you a new animal. You a new animal. Like, it's a different type of gorilla when you heal for real. And I'm talking about inside out. You get a different type of look. You get a different type of glow. You get a different type of, it's just different. And I will say, I'll be 33 in April. I will say my marriage, the best marriage, of course. It's my marriage. It's my marriage. Baby, as we wrap this video up, anything you would like to end with?
Say to our married people out there, be blessed, keep God first, keep praying, and manifest too. Just like it's power in the tongue. Y'all want to keep a good marriage, keep speaking it to it in existence. Like keep talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Say it loud. Like, and God gonna bless y'all. You know what I'm saying? Whatever problems y'all going through, y'all can overcome it. You know what I'm saying? Just work it out together, communicate it, and it's gonna be all right. Cause at the end of the day, when you realize if the good outweigh y'all bad, y'all good. At the end of the day, everything gonna be okay. Just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody come in between and break y'all bond.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all I got to say.
I think that was good, honey.
Y'all tune in too to my wife's channel.
Yes, yeah. I've really enjoyed this video. My goal is to continue bringing this type of content. Yeah, you're gonna have the lit content because we be lit. Young lit, we still young and turn.
For real.
We still young and turn. We're gonna be young and turn together. I'm gonna be with my cousins or my sister. He gonna be with his best friend and his homeboy. But guess what? Most of the time, you're gonna see us as a unit. I've really enjoyed this video, and that's my goal for this channel is I want y'all to see this type of stuff. I want you to see the glitz and glam. We got a lot of more good videos lined up.
We do.
It's some more good stuff coming real soon. And we just scratching the surface. We just navigating. We just figuring it out. This new for us. You know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to come along with this ride for us as we add our kids, as we add more things to it. Because, hey, we never know what type of heights we can go with this. Or we don't ever know who we helping or who, who need this, who needs to see. Wrap up this video. Thank you guys for watching. Go like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell her neighbor. KB is clocked in. Until next time, y'all. Bye-bye.
All I can say is